welcome back to the stream where today we are going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy. Until the Fontaine update comes out in Genshin, that is. Then I think we'll be switching it back and forth. But last time, I believe we left off where we were searching for this, like lost pages in this book. And we helped the one guy, well, try to get into the Headless Hunt. And then we had to do like a little mini game, hide and seek mini game at the Headless Hunt. And then the one guy told us to go to the secret dungeon to find these pages. Why does this actually sound similar to Slender Man? It's a little weird, but he told us to go to this very dangerous dungeon where he actually died. Not sure I want to go there anymore. And Professor Fig is sending us there for pages. It's insane, but it's to learn about ancient magic or whatever it is called. But basically we're gonna go there for the pages, and let's actually see if I remember how to play this. Because it's been a few weeks. I don't remember if I know how to play this. Oh boy. I think I do. I'll just have to spam buttons, I guess. But, thank God I do actually have it on story mode, because that makes it, like, much easier, because there was story mode, where you'd get more story than anything, and then, like, easy to very difficult. Yeah, that is not happening. Whoa, the textures! Oh, there you go. Gotta take a minute to load. Yeah, I forgot how much I loved this music, by the way. Okay, I remember I can throw the plant at the bottom left of my screen.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Yeah, I'm taking my time trying to remember how to play this. Okay, yeah, there was that. And then...
Leviosa, Accio, Incendio.
yeah, okay. Just checking. Oh, there's another one of those chests. Hi! Wait, is it because you saw me?
Leviosa,
Wait, does she- wait a minute.
Accio.
Oh, she actually whispers it when she's invisible. That's actually really smart. I thought it didn't matter if you guys saw me, but whatever. I'll go back here. Now let's see if I can unlock you. Because this is actually how to unlock these chests. And they have 500 coins! I don't like that it makes a whimpering noise like it dies or something. That's... I want to say it's sad, but to mourn the death of a chest would be strange, to say the least. But I think we did tell Sebastian about that we could see ancient magic, but I decided not to tell my other friend, and I regret that because I actually really want to tell her now. I want there to be at least 3 people that I could trust. I do trust Professor Fig too. I know I probably shouldn't, but I do want to trust him. Can I not teleport here? I don't remember. Oh, right, because you can only teleport to these flue flames. Right. There we go. Gradually remembering how to play this. Yeah, we'll play this the rest of the week, and then till Genshin comes out, don't know what I'll do then, but we'll probably go back and forth. Unless there's like a limited time event that I really want to do on Genshin, then I might stream in like an extra day or so. But most of the events I should be able to do. Now there is enemies. I do not want to experience said enemies.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
No, thanks. Bye. See, I actually do have gear that I can put on to protect myself. I have gloves. Goggles. Hat. I don't like any of how these accessories look. I have this, and this will like protect me or have like some offense abilities, as you can see there. But I honestly don't like how they look, so I'm gonna do the story mode unless I actually have to. The story mode way, which is, you know, just having this stuff basically. Oh! That's new. There was things I could take? Ooh, leech juice. That is disgusting, but I'll take it. Don't know what I'm gonna need it for. Hi!
Here I am, as good as my word.
Thanks, but I'm really not sure I want to do this anymore. Just for some pages.
Again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a griffin.
Were you the guy who died due to this dungeon or whatever place?
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can.
Oh my god, you're
as I fear
transparent
I
like
may
an
remain
actual
a
ghost
tad
too!
reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Okay, was I supposed to remember that?
Aside from the bird
Follow
bath,
him,
anything
okay.
else I should look for?
Indeed.
Bird bath?
A few landmarks.
That's
Stone
not the
bridge,
strangest thing,
a
I suppose.
waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Speaking of lake, I don't know if it's the one we were going to or not, but there was one lake that I did find while exploring this. I don't remember where it was, but I recognized it as the lake. It definitely wasn't this one, but I recognized it as the lake in one of the Harry Potter movies, because I'm a big Harry Potter fan, obviously. Where Harry basically thought he saw that deer. Now, to my memory, that dragon is really creepy. To my memory, I don't think he actually saw a deer, and it was just like his past self or his future self. I don't remember a lot since I haven't watched the Harry Potter series
Surprising
in a long time.
how much
but
of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me.
Oh yeah, spiders. I love spiders. Oh, yippee. Right, caps lock will help
Yes.
with that.
You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering.
Oh my god, I can walk
Something
through you
to
two, that's...
Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
I think that's French. Adieu. I'm actually curious, hold on. Adieu is a French word, yeah. Alright.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Yeah, I'm really not sure I want to. Why is there torches in a forest full of, I don't know, spiders? I mean, I'm glad I haven't seen any so far, but I'm probably gonna, because I see them on the mini-map. Oh, that's pleasant. Oh, I like that. Uh-huh.
The waterfall.
Professor Fig, you're sending a
Perhaps Jackdaw
child to
surprisingly
do
as good
this.
as his word.
Yeah, I actually don't know how old they are. Let me search that up because they were using British terms, as in, like, we just entered the school as a 5th year. And normally that would mean, I think in American schools, it would mean you were in 11th grade, you were a junior. But I don't know. How old is the MC in Hogwarts Legacy? 15 to 16. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So we're all around like 15 to 16 years old. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that on the minimap. Oh, this is just an animal sanctuary. Oh, right. Forgot they ran away from you. Wait a minute. Friends. Oh, you guys so much. You guys are so precious. Oh, wait, can you see me? Wait. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, they can see me, can't they? Let me go over here. Can you guys see me? Yeah, you guys can totally see me. I just want to make friends with the puffskins. Wait, is this the lake? Oh, this might actually be the lake that I was talking about previously. Man, now I want to watch the Harry Potter movies again, though that would take a really
Something oddly solemn about this place.
Yeah, I think it
Such
is the lake.
regal creatures, stags.
What are stags? Aren't stags deer? British version of deer. I don't know, they're British terms. I'm an American, though I do have a British friend. Stag is a male deer. I've always just called them deer or doe.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Ooh. Whisper the password. Do it!
Intramuros.
Oh, I didn't need to remember it. Let me get. Yeah, I was about to say, let me guess. That I'm gonna unlock? Oh, that is trippy. Oh, hi!
You a little far from home? Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever.
Can you not when I'm still remembering how to play this? Do not. Oh, I thought you were gonna attack. Loyalist warrior. Yeah, I'm still confused with the whole lore of this thing. So I think to do stupefy, I basically just have to hold the shield when they attack me. And that X above their head is the ancient magic that I can apparently sense and use.
Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Now, we did see mirages of other guys that could use ancient magic, and that it was actually, like, very, very powerful magic, and that ancient magic couldn't get in the hands of the wrong people, obviously. Now, I'm thinking the old guy that I saw in that mirage was Merlin, because people always say, oh, Merlin's beard, like, oh my god, or something like that. Who is Merlin? I'm guessing it's the old guy I saw, but I don't even know. It's just a theory of mine. Is that a tomb? I'm getting a little concerned for my safety here. Are we gonna see a dead body? How long ago did that guy die? Oh yeah, I love this. Just an average high school student, 15 to 16. Yeah, just exploring random ruins.
Places.
And also using ancient magic to be fair, but still. Horklump juice. Ooh. That's disgusting. Oh, I actually did something effective. By destroying things. Trying to destroy things. What did I do? Did I summon the monsters of the depths? No, I summoned a bridge.
That must be where this all leads.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to climb on magical rocks, thank you very much. Yeah, how about we just not?
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because they took my pages? I'm so confused. What is this book? What is the lore of this? I don't know. Who is Merlin? Wasn't there a button to search for stuff?
Levioso.
It has a thingy around it. Can I actually pick that up? No. I don't get set on fire. Wasn't there a button for that?
Potato.
No.
Revelio.
Revelia, there it was. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, was there any? Oh, I don't like that. Ooh. Okay, I don't have a chronic fear of spiders, but I still despise spiders. Ooh.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
I wonder, maybe the most destructive that they honestly shouldn't have taught me?
Incendio.
Who knew? Probably any of those spells would have worked, actually. Yeah, I see you.
Stupefy.
Yeah, okay, so I do just hold it.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I wish I could make my armor, like, invisible. So then it didn't look like the way that it did. I'm basically just charging up the ancient magic right now. No! Ooh. Oh, get that. There we go. Oh, hi. Are you just gonna keep spawning? Oh. Oh, got a spider fang. Oh, there's baby spiders. I don't like that. Yeah, I wish there was a way to make my armor invisible because honestly it's really ugly, but I do need it, I guess. So, let me put that on. That on. Still have that. This is gonna look ugly though. And very creepy. Okay, I'm not wearing that. Or that. What about the gloves? I'll go so far as the gloves, the neckwear, and the robes. And the actual outfit, but... I'll go that far, but I'm not going any farther. Ugh! Oh, I don't like this. Why is there so many spiders? Oh.
I'm not going to touch those. Ugh.
I feel bad for any person watching this that has arachnophobia. Oh, did I just kill him with that?
Potato. Stupefy.
Yeah, it's actually probably because I'm wearing the
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Rectus Totalis. Ignite a shooter as it spares its attack. Oh. Do I have to do that?
Incendio.
Yeah, now I'm taking down the enemies quicker. Oh, hi! You came out of nowhere.
Revelio.
Well, there is that. Sunrise scarf. Oh, that's completely useless. Ooh, big chest. Yeah, I totally won't expect, you know, a giant trap from this. Okay, I was completely expecting a giant trap from that. I actually got something. See, the thing I hate about this too is that, well, this for one, because I can't wear them. Why can't I wear that? The 18 on it is red. Why can't I wear that? That is so weird. Is because you have limited space. So, like, this is all the space I have left, I believe. Well, maybe there's these spaces. I don't know. So then you either have to sell stuff, you're forced to sell stuff, or you're forced to destroy stuff. And occasionally, I was forced to destroy stuff. I hate it. Okay. Oh, was this not the way I was originally supposed to go? I'm confused. Oh yeah, because here was this. Okay, so I was supposed to go on the bridge. Oh man, but I don't want it. It's creepy. Wait, how do I get down there? Do I just jump down? No. Not surprising. That looks like the ancient magic. That is weird. Do I go down here? No. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Completely missed this. Oh, there's something there. Oh, there's a big something there.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
I wonder how I can do that. Oh. Can I? Oh! Oh, it actually balances with your weight. See, this is why I like Hogwarts Legacy. Because it's accurate game and I love it. I feel like there's a better spell for that, but can thank you. Woo! Rare valuable item? Not anymore. Woo! Coin. Why is that glowing? Do you want me to repair that again? How do I do that? This? Where's reparo? There. No, not what I meant to do. So you don't want me to repair it? You're not repairing anything. What are you repairing? Okay, no, it's not repairing anything. Maybe it just wanted me to destroy that. Okay, whatever. I ain't got a problem with it. I like destroying stuff. It's fun.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Where could his body be? Yeah, I don't intend to find out. I love how that's pulling you along. That is so cool. I was gonna say something else, but I completely forgot. Ooh. Oh! I don't like you guys! Oh, it is creepy.
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. But there's no sign of him.
No sign of his body? Yeah, I'm glad for that. Don't be disappointed that you're not finding the dead body. That's also why I want to unlock the room of requirement, because I don't know what's going to be in there, but I think we can actually customize it. Which will actually take me a long time to do, because I take a long time in customizing things. Hi! Yeah, I was completely expecting you. Did Stupefy do anything?
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Can I? I mean, he spent a long time on those doors. When, you know, the answer was right in front of me. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that hard of a puzzle? Okay, yeah, I don't like that. I was told that I actually sound like her, but British, and I actually don't know, because I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't watched my previous Hogwarts Legacy streams. I should, actually.
Revelio.
Because it is good to watch your streams when, you know, you're a streamer. I will take the coins, though. Hi. Can I thought there was a caps lock with the thing. Whatever. You better not attack me while I'm under here. Oh no, you're gonna come out and attack me, aren't you? Okay. I don't like you. Can you just not exist, please? I know this is probably not the way I'm supposed to go, but I don't care.
Revelio.
'Cause there could be loot here, like that one. And there could also be, you know, caves that collapse down on me. Haven't you thought of that? I mean, you're 16 years old. You could probably think of that.
Touched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Yeah, he wasn't thorough in any search of the cave. It seems he was just trying to get to the end. Did someone just shush me?
Revelio.
Is there anything back here? That was the way I went. Okay. What's over here? Oops.
Leviosa.
Too far.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
I mean, you never know. It looks like there could be sharp rocks down there.
Accio.
Wrong one. Ooh. That's under a stone. Ooh, what if I fell down there? Oh, it just kills me instantly. Oh, who knew? Yeah, good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Oh boy. Where am I gonna spawn next? Am I gonna spawn at the beginning? Please don't. Oh, thank God. I hope I
It's a
don't
good
lose any
thing Jackdaw
coins
didn't
from
fall
that.
down there.
I don't actually know if I lose coins from dying. I mean, I have a feeling I would, because that's how most games work, but... Oh. Ooh. I like how realistic it is! It is so cool! They put so much detail in this game!
Revelio.
Actually makes sense why it's so expensive. Oh! Are those eggs? Those are eggs. Oh, those are... Oh, they go down instantly. I probably don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do this anyways. Oh, so they just spawn if I get close anyways. Well, there is a chest down there, so I'm doing something useful by doing this.
Stupefy.
Does Stupefy do anything? I'm not noticing it doing anything. That using anything about this ancient magic is just so cool. Like, I don't know what the deal is with it, but it is amazing. I love it so much. Like, what is ancient magic?
I'm glad Richard
New
Jackdaw left a
rewards
little
in the
something
challenge
behind for
menu.
me, but
Thank you. I will take that if I can. Ooh, I can. Wait, can I? Was this it? Wait. Oh no, because this is probably shouldn't collect this until I get out of this domain. I can't collect this one yet, but I can collect this. So, I probably shouldn't. Until I get out of here, so then... Actually, I could probably wear that. I'm gonna collect that now. I'm arguing against myself. Ooh. Okay, what one was it? Was the face wear? No. Oh, is it a collectible? Oh, maybe the ones with the challenges are collectibles, actually. Yep, it's a collectible. Okay, I do like that there are some collectibles, but these actually look really cool. I like the way some of these look. But I'm glad it's collectible so that I don't have to sell it.
Incendio.
Oh, I did actually hit that. Nice. What do I do to Crouch? How do I crouch? Can I even get over there? Wait. I don't know if I can get over there. Yes, that's the only way I know how to crouch, but did I collect this? Yes. Am I supposed to go the other way? Am I not supposed to go this way? I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, right, there was this. That one? What's over here? Can I actually get to that area? What was that area? Stupefy is doing nothing! I like that it actually tells me when to use my shield though. It's pretty nice. Ooh. Did I just get faster with that? Oh yeah, I don't like the spiders either, lady. Can I? Oh wait, it was just over here. Okay. Just checking. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Yeah, where the heck is Jackdaw? And why didn't he collect this stuff? I'm actually curious.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No, he wasn't. Ooh. Wait, is there an actual map of the domain? Calling it a domain because I don't know what else to call it. Can I go into the mini-map? No, I can't. Okay. So it's just the mini-map itself. It's not like an actual map. Ooh! Come here! There's gotta be something up. Wait. Is there? Wait a minute. Oh, it's over there! Wrong way. Why are you running backwards? That is so weird. Oh, because I'm still pulling it! Oh, that's cool. Ooh. Wobbly. I would not trust myself to stand on this in real life. Okay, that's pretty fun though. Ooh, there's like a little library of sorts. Can I get any closer? I can't get any closer. Okay, so I'm gonna have to jump. Eee! Scarf that I can probably sell. I'll collect that. That's 2 coins, but I'll still take it. Can I destroy this? Yes! Destroy priceless artifacts! Woo! I love doing this. Well, I mean, there was a little bit. Can I get that one? Yes. Just barely. Ugh, it's so creepy! Ooh, was I supposed to go? Oh, there is a chest over there. Well, maybe I can do something about that over here.
That's odd.
Ooh.
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
Why was Jackdaw even here if he didn't collect the loot? Did he come here just to die? I can't imagine he would, but I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go on that when I passed by. So let me try that. No! No! God dang it. You and you're holding on to that like a rope. Let me go over there. Already collected that, I think. Wait, do I have to go all the way back over here? Man? Okay, I knew that wasn't gonna do anything. Still thought I'd test anyways. Can I go up here? Stop! can't go up here. Can't be lit on fire either. That's really weird. Oh, when you get close, they like put up their spikes. That's actually really cool. But take you guys. Orc lump juice. Oof. That just sounds disgusting. Alright, I have an idea. Let me bring this over here and go back on it. This is gonna follow me like a rope. I love this. Now, put this over here so I can get on it. It's gonna fly away? No. Bet Harry never had to deal with this kind of stuff. Can it turn the other way? This is slanted and it's weird. There we go. No! Wait, it actually did stop. Hold on. I didn't realize that it had stopped. God dang it. Let me get that one. And that's just gonna take me all the way back. So did it stop, or was that just me? Oh, there we go. Boom. Nice.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Yeah, lady, I don't intend to find a dead body. I hate that I have to destroy stuff too. Do I have any gray things? I don't think I do. I think I just have green things. Let me destroy this one. God dang it, I hate the inventory slots too. Alright, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go over there. How do I get over there? Am I supposed to go over here? Probably not. I'm still gonna investigate it. Stop it. No, okay. How do I get over there? Over here? God dang it, I'm trying to take the shortcuts, but it doesn't want me to.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete.
Yeah, there's also spiders.
These can't be what the head of Richard Jackdaw.
Rush into spider!
Stupefy.
Did you do stupefy? I don't even know if stupefy does anything. Oh, hi! Oh, I love that it's so detailed! Oh, you brought your babies. That's wonderful. Oh, those are explodies. Let me just collect that. Let me collect this ancient stuff. Is there anything I could throw? Yes.
Farewell,
Dang it.
monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Ooh. Is this how Jackdaw died? I thought he said he died from, like, some type of collapse, maybe.
Revelio.
How did you die, Jackdaw? Did you die recently? What is this? Malice sweet leaves. I think I actually need that for the invisibility potion. Not like I need the invisibility potion anyways, but eh. Please don't tell me that's gonna be timed. Gear slots are full. Of course.
But I may as well help myself to this.
Help yourself to what? You didn't take anything. Because you can't take anything because you're stubborn. Man. Which one is better, the blue or the purple? I feel like the purple one would be, but this one says 15. This one says 17. What does it mean by those numbers? I don't get it. I'm gonna destroy the green ones. Hate that I can't get any coins from it, but I have a feeling I'm gonna come across a lot of chests. Destroy that. And then I could sell all my other stuff, other than my gold stuff. Oh, I like this one, but I'm like never gonna wear it, since I hate even wearing this stuff. But no, I'm not gonna destroy that one. I can't even see that. Where did that one? There we go. Alright. Let me go here. Oh, another green thing. That's perfect.
I'll need to look around.
Another thing I can destroy. I wish they were almost all just, like, collectibles. Some of them look really cool, but you don't have that much inventory space! Wait a goddamn second. Space in. By continuing to complete Merlin's trials, you also have an additional 20 gear inventory slots. The Merlin trials do not stack. Okay, but the Merlin trials are hard from what I remember. Actually, to do all the Merlin trials, you would unlock the Room of Requirement, I think. Also, who is Merlin? And once you complete the first 2 Merlin trials, you need to start over and complete an additional 6 Merlin trials to unlock the next set of inventory slots. Okay. So you can unlock more inventory slots. It's at 20. I don't know if that spans, like, throughout all of the inventory things. It probably does, but yeah, I'm not sure I want to go in those doors. Is there a person there? I think I saw someone. Find the missing pages. Who took these pages? Who's trying to research ancient magic without me? I am literally a kid that can wield ancient magic. Oh, those are people.
Pages.
Girl, do you not see those people there? Oh, there's a sword.
Meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
Oh.
Thank you for keeping these pages safe.
Oh, that's Jackdaw. Ooh.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. Oh, sure. Can I? Please don't attack me while I'm doing this. I forgot there was a thing I could actually use to dodge. Okay, so Stupefy basically stuns them, I think. Maybe I can read more about Stupefy in a second. Okay, even when I'm trying to avoid that, I can't avoid it. Am I able to use Protego with that one? And then the final bosses. Or boss. Hi. I don't like you! Okay, so that can stun you a little bit. Woo! Let me collect this. Thank you very much. Can I do magic yet? There we go. Still can't use the ancient magic. Please, 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 please. Okay, I didn't even roll out of the way, but sure. I do like that you have glowing armor, though. It's really cool. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna immediately obliterate you. Thanks. I like that you just immediately obliterate them because you could see how powerful ancient magic really is. It's so cool. I like that I'm this powerful, though I probably shouldn't have this power within my ability. It's not a good thing.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
All of this is unnerving. Also, there's a door. Your feet are glowing like they were previously. Are we gonna see a vision?
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Yeah. Wait, we saw this in the restricted section? Oh, yeah, we did.
Revelio.
Is there any more chests over here? No. Just checking.
Where am I?
I have no idea.
Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
No, let me leave! Oh, water's my worst enemy!
How am I
Please.
being protected? What sort of magic is this?
What? Oh. What is this, a Percy Jackson type thing? I never read all the Percy Jackson books, but...
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Is it the ancient magic? But how is it able to do that?
What is this place?
Clearly someplace underwater. Under the sea. Da, 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 da.
Revelio.
Okay, nope, you're not gonna let me do that. Where did ancient magic come from? What is ancient magic? What is... Why do I need to get these books? For Fig. Ooh. What is that? Oh, hi.
Can it be?
Are you Merlin? You're not Merlin. You're the one guy with the, You're the one guy that I saw help that town that was drowned. Okay, so you're not Merlin. You're... What was your name again?
It's you.
Servio.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I
Percival.
recognize you from the Pensives. You're
Percival.
Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the
Weren't
same
you
age
able
that
to use
you
the
and
ancient
Isadora
magic
organized
as well
when
as
you
that one
started
kid that
Hogwarts.
saw you?
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our...
Yeah,
ability?
okay, so you
To see
can.
traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic.
Yeah.
We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will
Apparently it's very
arise that
powerful,
allow
and I
you to
shouldn't have
shine
that
this
power.
rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first,
Were
a map
you
found in a certain book
An
led
actual
you here.
professor, or were you the
Place book
headmaster?
on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate.
I have 2
I'm
pages.
afraid we must pause our conversation until you return.
Okay, I
with
gotta
the book.
pause my conversation with painting of an old guy that apparently can use ancient magic again, and now I need this book instead of just the 2 pages. Why is this called the map chamber? Maybe because the floor will light up into a map? I don't know.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Okay. Are you a seer? What is a seer?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present.
What is a
Except to say
seer?
that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Really? Why doesn't it surprise you? I'll bring the book here.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Have
Good.
I always
We
had
shall
ancient
speak
magic
again
or
once the book
what?
is in place.
Because I'm confused by that. Ooh. Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents +1. You'll receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. What the heck? Oh, is that number my wizarding level? You have talent points to spend in the talents menu in your field guide. Okay. Talent points? Oh, that's different. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points to, as you wish, to enhance your spells, to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you will acquire will be limited. Ooh. Might do Dark Arts or Core. Return here often to see what's new and powerful talents await you, okay? Ooh. Oh, they actually, like, do a thing. That's cool. Okay, let me see this. What is this? Focus potion potency. The duration of the focus potion's effect will be extended when any spell from the spell is cast. Spell is cast during its use. Does that basically summon a minion? Venomous tentacular attacks deal additional damage and break shields. Okay, I don't need any of that. I'm guessing... Oh yeah, down here is the ones I can unlock. Thunder Brew potency. Ooh. Attack all of them at once. I like that. Maxima Potion causes attacks to have additional increased damage and break enemy shields. Headache. The damage and duration of the anticipating effect are mandrakes are increased, which can basically kill the brain, I think. Invisibility Potion potency. The invisibility potion's undetectable effect lasts for a longer period of time. I do like that. For each Chinese chomping cabbage... Oh, I forgot I had those! Thrown, a second chomping cabbage is generated at release at no cost. I do like that. Edurus Potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks to come back at enemies. I don't like that it's potion, though. But I suppose that's not bad. Okay, that's a little weird. It basically turns me to stone or, like, magma. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. I didn't know they could detect you while you were invisible. Okay. Maybe if you're just, like, at a limited distance to them. Allows you to sprint while using disillusionment. You couldn't before? Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Oh, that's sense of secrecy too. Oh, so you can get much closer to them for like a longer time before they finally notice you. Okay, that's cool. Perfectus Totalis emanates an area of effect that can impact nearby enemies. Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, what is core? There's a lot in core! Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Yeah, I'm not sure I can disarm enemies. Other than with Stupefy, I guess. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the Ancient Magic meter. Ooh, perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. Ooh, I do like that. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Okay, I like that as well. I like the core. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. I don't know if I'll be able to, like, completely control that, but that would help with traveling. A new spell is added. Ooh. Use that to scroll between unlock spells or swap sets with F1, F2, F3, and F4. Oh, so I could basically have a different set of spells. Okay. So there was that. New spell set is added. That was the first one. Wing Wield heals you to greater effect. I, never use Wing Wield. Increases the range of Revelio. Ooh, I do like that. I like a lot of these. I might do a lot of the core, actually. How many talent points do I normally get? I mean, I have 13 talent points right now. Does that mean I have... Oh, so then I'm almost at 18, so that means I can wear that one armor thing soon then. Probably. So does each of these take up, one? Blocking a spell with Perfect Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to Ancient Magic meter. Okay, I do like to make the enemies airborne just so they don't attack me, but some enemies can't go airborne because they're thicker. Successfully evading an unblockable attack with dodge contributes to the Ancient Magic meter. I mean, I'm kind of good at that. Enemies struck with Stupefy remain stunned for a long period of time. Okay. A new spell set is added, so with this I would have 3 more spell sets, I believe? And then I would have a total of 4 spell sets, I think? Wing Wield heals you to greater effect. Okay, I don't need Wing Wield. Stupefy deals direct damage on impact. Okay, there we go! That would deal the damage with Stupefy. I originally thought it did damage, but it just stuns them, basically. Perfect Protego releases a damage blast that breaks enemy shields. Oh, I like that! It also knocks them back! Or at least some. I like that! Okay, which one do I want to do first? Protego blocks will contribute to Ancient Magic meter. Yeah, okay, so that only takes 1. Nice. Spell cooldowns. I know I want that one. Is that the only one I want from this for now? Look at that one. I'm gonna save on that one for now. I'm gonna save on the shielding ones for now. What did I like any of these? Yeah, that was just to detect you, and then this one was to sprint. Okay, so that sends out 2 cabbages, and I don't think I'm gonna use those cabbages very much. Undetectable effect that lasts for a longer period of time. Okay. Oh, so it's like undetectable while you attack when you're invisible. Okay, that's cool. Makes you invulnerable. Okay, that's like the Protego. Ooh. Why haven't I unlocked that? Oh, I need to do certain spells for that. That makes sense. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Oh, basically, do you know if they're cursed if they have, that X on them? Like that green X? Okay. Are they gonna get mad at me for using dark arts? I mean, there's literally a defense against the dark arts class. So long as I don't use it for evil, I don't think they would be. Expelliarmus has the same curse on enemies. Is it gonna be the same with this one? Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. Ooh. Cursed effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Ooh, I might do a lot of them with Stupefy because I protect myself a lot. Has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Okay, I'm gonna get that one. And then cursed effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. And then they do take greater damage when they're cursed. Why did he just shoot his friend? Wait a second. Is it because they're cursed? I don't know. For a longer period of time. I don't know what the period of time is, but I'm still gonna unlock that. And then what was this one? Lavendo has the same curse on enemies. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Spells. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Yes, please. Enemies near a target summoned by Accio is also pulled to you. Yes, please. Enemies near a target leviated by Levioso are also levitated. Those are all spells I use! Releases an additional blast around you. Okay, so it makes them more powerful. Impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. Oh! I like that. It's like a firework. Defender will cast a slice through and impact enemies to strike additional targets. What does that do? Oh, okay, so it can go through enemies. That's cool. Striking an enemy frozen by Glacius Blast, damaging shards outward from the target. Don't even know that. A Descendo Slam creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Okay, I do like these spells, actually. Bombarda causes an explosive blast with a massive area of effect. Okay, so a lot of these have basically just bigger AoEs. Oh, I can turn other enemies into, like, objects. Man, I thought I would have been able to turn myself into, at least like an animal or something. That would have been really cool. Enemies struck by the transformation spell will transform into explosive objects. That's terrifying, but that's still pretty nice. Now was it the core that I like the most? I'm gonna unlock one spell set, and then Ancient Magic Meter, yes. Stun for a longer period of time, don't need Wiggle Wheel. 2 projectiles back at the enemy. And then maybe this one. I want to see what this one is like. There we go. And then how do I unlock those talent things? Oh! Oh, I got an achievement for that too. Okay, so I have to hold down that. So if I basically just press dodge, then it just does that normally, but if I hold it down, then it does that. Okay, that's gonna actually make traveling easier too. I really like that. What I meant to do. No, I believe I have a longer AoE with Revelio as well. Right, well I found the pages, Fig, but I need the book. Please. I mean, I told you about the one old guy that I saw, right? Yeah, I just kind of saw him again in, like, a painting. I don't know how, but I'm not gonna question it. In a world full of magic. It's a little strange.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Am I in a different place than I was before?
Revelio.
Oh, yeah, I am. Where am I? Am I in the castle? Wait. No, it sounds like a bigger AoE too. Ooh, I see you. Apparently you see me. No longer you don't. Now let me take your coins. I don't like that it sounds like a puppy. It's so weird. Woo, I forgot I had this. Okay. What do I want with this? I think I just want the basic stuff, the stuff that I don't use for things like... What is this? I, like, never use that. Ancient magic? I already have that. Can I, like... No, I can't drag these ones, because these ones are just, like, automatic, basically. It's Protego, and then this is Stupefy. Okay. Me do just the stuff I would use to explore. Aparo. That one, and then... What is this? Guardium Leviosa. Okay. And I'll just put this here for now. Alright, let me try that. So F2? Ooh! I like that! That's really cool. Come on, let me do it! I wanna let me do it now! It's not letting me do the thingy! Oh, that's lame! Let me do my thingy! It's cool! I'm holding it down. Ooh. I see so much stuff. Oh, I like that.
Back at Hogwarts.
Yeah, did
I
you
wonder
not
when
realize
Professor
that?
Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to
Didn't he
distract myself
ask
with
me to
till he
do
returns
this,
with the
though?
book.
Ooh, Jackdaw's Rest. Where's that?
Revelio.
Ooh, I see you. And I can't get to you because I can't unlock logs. Oh, man. Well, there is
You
this.
need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects
You
or
remind me of
adversaries
Snape.
away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Meet me in my classroom. No, can't unlock this. Probably has a lock. Or it doesn't. I'm just bad at doors. Okay, where's the... There it is. Hi, little guy. I need you. Don't fly away, please. I don't like that they go so fast. They're like Sealies and Genshin. Come back. Now I gotta slap the key. It's so weird. I think it's basically just random. Because I get it almost every single time. That's actually for a progressive quest. Dang it. I want to destroy as much stuff as I can. See stuff over there. Can't get to that stuff because there's a lock. I want to destroy stuff.
Revelio.
I don't like that they know my worst enemy. Locks! Come back here. Come here, you. There you go. Where are you going? Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Oh, there he went. Wait. Wait. Where did he go?
Revelio.
Yeah, I hear the dingling. Okay, so I lost him. Oh, here he is. Slap at the key! I never thought I would have to slap wings off a key. That's... Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that's unexpected, because honestly that is a little bit of expected. Let me get that! Oh, it's just taunting me!
Revelio.
I hate that. How do I get over there? Can I get out, please? Is this the way out? Seems to be the way out. This is not the way out. Well, there's a page there. Keep doing the wrong one. This is not the way out. Alright, well, I need to go to the town anyways. I need to go to Hogsmeade to sell some stuff, because I'd rather sell the stuff than, why is there always fireworks there? Is this... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Zonko's joke shop. But, I'd rather sell stuff and make money from it than have to destroy stuff. It's much more effective just to sell stuff even though I don't want to. Not like I have much of a choice. I'd rather get the best gear I can. Or keep the best gear I can. So, I don't remember. Can I just sell it to anyone?
Revelio.
Here's the chest. Well, there's a butterfly thing. You have to do Lumos with that. I'll come back to that eventually. Because those are actual puzzles. You are in an invis chest. Gonna ignore that sound.
Revelio.
There's money over here. Again, getting distracted though I did get gloves. Which I like. 50 coins, thank you. I love that people just leave their coins lying around for me. And, you know, flying pages too. Do people find that weird? Like, even in the slightest? I mean, yeah, magic is a thing. But it's just a little weird. Can I go in here? Oops. Can I
wondering when I'd see
sell?
you again.
Can I sell my stuff to you?
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
I can sell my stuff
A
to you.
pleasure doing business with you.
What just flew above your head? I look like Mickey Mouse gloves. Hate selling all this stuff, but have to. And there's my normal robe. Okay. I gotta
Let me know if there's
it does
anything else I can
goods.
do to help.
Alright, now I'm just gonna teleport back to Hogwarts. Where do I need to go? Fly. Oh, heck yeah! In today's flying class, Madame Kagawa is reviewing basic broom flight and maneuverability. Oh, heck yeah! Yes, I am so excited about that. I did want to get rid of that though, because that's gonna bug me every time I go into it. Oh, I did get one more talent point. might do that one if I don't find anyone else I like. Can't do any of that. Okay, what about stealth? Let me sprint while using disillusionment, then maybe next time I can do one of these. Though I don't know why you wouldn't just immediately go to sense of secrecy too. I don't know, maybe you unlock this talents thing much with a much lower level than I did, because I explored the map and like did a bunch of things off stream. And then I like that you can actually see what the enemies look like. Pensive Protector. He's cool, but he is very dangerous to a child. Alright, let's go to flying class and destroy some stuff. I'm excited for this. Woo! However, wait, there was flue flames that I haven't unlocked yet? Oops, where did I just teleport? I didn't know you could do that. I thought you actually had to tap on the flue flame to teleport to it. I didn't know you could actually, like, go to the left. Tap on the flue flame's name. I don't even know if I teleported to the correct one. Did I not? It takes forever to load, but I'm not even blaming the game for that because this is an amazing game. Oh yeah, there were some flue flames that I haven't unlocked yet. Okay. That's 3. 4. 5 and 6. Yeah, that's like 5 or 6 just in the castle. Whatever. Hurry, help me find this. Let's go to flying class! Oh, are we actually gonna have to do some stuff? Other than, you know, destroy things? I mean, it's understandable, but... Ooh! Wait a minute! Flying mounts, broom upgrades, what are these? I want to know about the flying mounts. Can I ride a griffin? Or a hippogriff? What are they called? I think it's a griffin. Yeah, don't mind me just sleeping here, class.
Everybody grab a
so
broom
weird.
and we shall get started.
Where the heck are you?
Mr. Clopton,
So is
your
Sebastian,
attention,
like, in my
please. Sorry,
class,
Madam Kagawa.
or...
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. Hello. The goal of today is to remind all
Did
of
I, like,
you
start in
how
the
to
middle of
maneuver
the
on a
year or something?
broomstick safely.
I did that in
As
first
broom flight
grade
is,
when I
first
moved.
and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom. Say up firmly and clearly. Then
Actually,
kick
they
your
did
leg
this in the
over
mobile game,
and
too.
rest your weight on the seat.
I don't remember if they did this in the Hogwarts movies, but they definitely did this in the game.
Thank you.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Now,
She says
your
thank you
turn.
to it.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
I like that it senses the motion of my mouse. That is so cool.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Oh, hey! Oh, can I be like Harry Potter and just go flying?
Ground yourself at once.
Oh, heck yeah!
Good. Now, for your first lesson, Fly through each ring in the courtyard.
Yes!
Do take care. The brooms are school property.
Wish I had my
I
own
want them
broom.
returned in one
Oh,
piece.
I love this! Oh, this is amazing!
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Oh no. That's not a good thing. Oh no. Oh, I
This
can
next
sprint.
set of rings will take you around the grounds.
Oh!
For more of a challenge.
What have you?
Did I miss that one? Whatever, I don't think it matters.
Nice day for a flight.
Are you supposed to wear like goggles or something?
This is rather fun.
Yeah, it would be terrifying in real life, but it's really fun in the game because it's so cinematic.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Yeah, why did I join as a 5th year? Did I only just now discover that I could, like, do spells and magic and stuff? Oh, can I just, like, equip this whenever? This is gonna make things so much easier. Yeah, let's get away from that. Ugh. Okay, it's a little harder to control when you're going faster, but it's still really fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
In the air? What was that noise?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But
You can
getting
use
ahead
it
of
to sweep
myself.
through the
We
air, you
haven't
can use it
probably
to
met.
sweep the ground.
Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Debatable.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
If it's gonna get us in
The
trouble,
tour is
no.
about to begin. Follow
Oh.
closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Are we gonna... Wait, that's someone in the window? What is pressing Q gonna do? Is that gonna send me off my broom? Wait a minute. Oh, that's just how to use it. Flight speed, descend, ascend. Okay.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Yeah, like with Harry Potter? Where are we going, my guy?
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Okay, it's pretty though. Can I do something with the,
Head of the gardens. The Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Can I do something with the hot air balloons with this though? Because I did see a bunch of balloons.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Burst of speed? I'm already going so fast. Oh.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Oh! Oh, I'm not trying to leave him. Oh, that would have killed me. Like with those. Is that what it's
There's the
taking me
famous
to?
bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Is he just showing me
Great,
around?
time to jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That shift made me go faster. Whoa, where did he go?
Check our whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Oh, just hurry back? Okay. I can do that! This is so fun! Oh, I can't imagine what the birds must be seeing. What is that? Oh, that's like my sprint bar.
Hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Oh, I gotta hold dismount. Oh, jeez. I gotta hold B. There we go. Please don't tell me you got in trouble for that. Please, please,
And
please.
where have you two been?
got in trouble by 2 people.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you.
Oh, why did I listen to him?
Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
No! Why did you do that? First it's Weasley, then it's with you.
As for you,
Oh, you suck.
you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get in trouble.
That was some rather good flying.
I do appreciate that, but I took points from my house twice now. Oh no, I'm gonna get a reputation.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
Oh, you
You
suck.
have to admit, those views were worth it.
Not really, because I could have done that literally any other time.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps
Can I
around
just
Imelda.
summon it whenever?
She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom
Oh,
Yes,
so
you
you can
can.
purchase your
You
own
should.
broom.
Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models.
Woo!
I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I'm gonna go do that! You unlock rewards available in the challenges menu. Okay. Woo! Is this I think this is another collectible. Still cool looking though. Let me buy a broom, please. I saw broom upgrades. Wait a minute. Main story to unlock. Okay. Okay, can I just, like, fly on this whenever? I really want to. I should have gone to the map. God dang it. Keep going back and forth. Ooh, secret rooms. Room of requirement and the map chamber. What the heck? Oh, the map chamber was that one area. Yeah, and I don't have the room of requirement unlocked yet. Only the map chamber. Because I still have to do, the Merlin's trials to unlock, the room of requirement. Professor Sharp's assignment. Okay. And this is a progressive quest, though I'm getting closer. What do I need? 13 more? I don't know. Wait, no, I wouldn't need 13. I'm bad at math! 6, 7. 7 more. 13. Oh, wow, am I bad. Oh, I actually have a lot of quests. Blah. I could possibly find Sebastian as usual a spot in the defense against the dark arts classroom. He really seems to like that. In the shadow of the Undercroft. What is that? Room of requirement? Oh, wait, so I can unlock that without the Merlin's trials? Wait, do I have to do the Merlin's trials to do that?
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit
You're
stuff,
asking me how I am, but
meet
you
me
got in
outside the defense
trouble.
against the dark arts
For
classroom.
me!
I know a discreet place near there.
With Professor Weasley. Is this about the... Good day to you. I require assistance with delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like a few coins. Oh! Definitely gonna do that. Seventh floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea somewhere where you could focus on your studies away from prying eyes and distraction. I'll explain more when I see you. I really want... What the heck did I just do? I really want to unlock, the spell to unlock locks. So then I could get all the locks around the school, around Hogsmeade, all that kind of stuff. Can I get rid of that mail thing? I want to buy a broom! Where can I buy a broom? There's a Spin Witch's sporting needs. Variety brooms! Oh! Please tell me I can go in here. Was this the house that I couldn't go into before? I don't know if I can actually go in here yet. Please tell me I can. Please. Please tell me I can. I really want to. I want to fly around on my own broom and everything.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Who? Was it the lady? She always says that. Now, where was it? Was it... Which one was it? I pressed the map, not that.
I'm well suited to counting money.
Okay, so it is this one. After completing my broom flight training in Madame Kagawa's flight class, Everett mentioned checking in with Albie Weeks at Spintwitches to get a broom. Purchase a broom at Spintwitches. Well, I'm trying. Oh, I can go in here. Wait a minute.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
So you do things with like Quidditch and stuff. That actually makes sense. Do you mind as I take your stuff? Can I buy a broom? Please!
Hello.
Let me buy a broom!
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches.
Please!
Came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory.
Yeah, conveniently, it was right after I did my quest, too.
Ember Dash, Silver Arrows.
Give me the best!
No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Of course you say that. Disrupted trade routes made you close? I mean, I was attacked by a dragon, which people said actually wasn't normal.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you.
Oh, I want that cape!
Terrible it's been.
I think that's a Quidditch
Trade
cape.
routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere. But you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Why is she smiling like that? That's weird. What else can you share about your brooms?
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take wind wisps, well known for their quality ash handles.
I know nothing about brooms.
weavers
I
are
just
rare
know I
because
want to
some
fly
fear flying,
fast
likely to prove that
and
you've
fly a
once dark
lot.
reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms
Handsome?
every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Okay, thanks. I'll have a
Sounds
look.
quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Is that a cauldron on one of the brooms? That's a baby
What are we looking
cauldron.
for today?
Ooh. That one looks like paintbrush. You weaver broom. Okay, preview the broom. Ember Dash broom. The perfect broom for those with a fiery temperament. Hogwarts house broom. A broom enchanted to celebrate your particular Hogwarts pride. I do like that. Moon trimmer broom. Finely crafted from ash. This broom is built for stability. Do these brooms break? So can I sell you my stuff? Yes, I can.
Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, I literally just sold you clothing. You don't sell clothing here other than Quidditch stuff. Well, there's a little bag on that. That's cute. Is that a little bag? That looks like a little bag. Wind Wisp broom. A stylish broom with a light touch. Quite literally. You Weaver broom. A comfortable and speedy broom with unique woven design. Let me
That
check
item
this.
is of the highest quality.
Ooh. There's even a seat for the brooms? Can't imagine brooms would be very comfortable. That is a light. A stylish broom with a light touch, quite literally. I get it now.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ooh, okay, so I do like that, actually. Oh, but that's actually pretty cool. I mean, I can buy both.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy both. I'm probably only gonna use one, but I still want to see what both look like.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Enhancements?
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite
You
happy
just want to
with the
sell me more
performance of any
stuff.
broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades.
Oh, there's a quest for this.
As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for
I'm
the
not
best
sure I
time
like
and
time
succeed,
trials, but any
then
other
report
trials
back to
is
me with
fine.
how your broom behaved. I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How did your passion with brooms begin?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match, seeing flyers maneuver the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
I just realized he has a Quidditch vest that is so cute. Why am I the right person for this?
Why do you need me
He
to
has,
report you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying
What are they
habits and
called?
quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad
Oh, what are
habits
the
and
little
the knack
balls
for flying.
called?
Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here
Oh, was
studying
he the one
newest
guy?
models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumored
Quidditch.
talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be
Snitch! That's what it's
invaluable.
called. He has a snitch and a Quidditch player on his vest. That is so cool. You took Madame Kagawa's class?
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art
How
of
old are
flying
you and
drove
how old
her
is
mad.
she?
She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help,
Okay, so you are
I can
decently
continue
young
proving
then.
myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
This is worth a try, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Is that chest I
sounds
can collect by the
intriguing.
door?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price.
Ooh.
The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the
I
Quidditch
don't
pitch
know
and
about
Imelda Reyes
that.
will sort you
Timed
out.
trials are a little different.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Aren't those balls called bludgers? There's a snitch, a bludger, and then...
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
What are they called? What are all the balls in Quidditch called? There's the snitch, the bludger, but I don't know which one the bludger is. Quidditch balls. Quaffle, 2 bludgers, and a golden snitch. Okay. So the bludger is... God dang it. The bludger is the little gray one over there, and then that's the quaffle, or whatever it said. I'm gonna just take your coins. Alright, now let's test this out! Oh man, I want a flying mount so bad! Like, not a broom. I want to ride a, griffin. I don't know if or when I can. Oh, the broom upgrades must be the enchantments that he was talking about. Ember Dash broom. The perfect broom for those with a fiery temperament. You can upgrade your broom at Spintwitch's Sporting Needs in Hogsmeade. I understand why it's called Ember Dash. And then Hogwarts House broom. Okay. Okay. How does this one look? Can I get on it? Or do I have to leave Hogsmeade first? Why can I not get on it? Are you actually scared by that? No, I thought you were. How do I use that? It's not letting me use it. It has like a little... that allows flight. Press tab, then 3 to equip the broom on the tool wheel. Okay. Woo! Do I have to... okay, so I do have to hold tab and 3. Oh, heck yeah! Yes! Oh my god, this is gonna make traveling so much easier. How high can I go? Can I go like really high? Or is there gonna be a limit? There's a... oh, that's the limit. God dang it. The limit is near the top of the castle. I can't go any higher. Dang. Can I like get off my broom like right here? What the heck? It's moving without me even doing this. It's so weird. Alright, let me down. I want to test the other broom. Crash landing! Okay, I do like this broom and how it has the Gryffindor stuff. Can I actually get... no, I thought I could get injured from that. Makes sense why you can't. Ew, beaches. Disgusting! Ugh, I don't even like the sound it makes. And then... over here, let me test this. There's a lot of brooms that you can get. Holy crap! Are these all the brooms that you can get? That's so cool. Not what I meant to do. Ooh. You know, I might actually like that one a bit more. Alright, where am I going, first of all? Flight test. I don't want to do that first. Sebastian might teach me a new spell, but I kind of want to do the Room of Requirement. Professor Weasley has requested that I meet her on the 7th floor corridor of the Astronomy Tower. This is an odd location for a meeting. I wonder what she wants. Is she gonna give me my own room? That'd be really cool if she did. I thought there was something else. Right, where are we going? Can I fly all the way there, or do I actually have to teleport with the flu things? Can you tell me I can fly all the way over there? Because I'm having fun with this. Oh, so it does go back to normal, so then there's like a cooldown for that. Okay. Oh, I slow down! Oh man, I do have to teleport with the flu fling. Dang it! That's no fun. Oh, maybe there is an area over here. That makes it a little easier. Yes. You can't enter while mounted. Oh, I can't imagine why. Then I can't do that in the building then? No, I can't. Okay. So I could just summon an animal? What is this? This does not look like it has wings. That's weird. 7th floor Astronomy Tower. Okay, is there a flu flame up there? Where is this? Shadow in the Undercroft. Room of Requirement. Let's go here. Astronomy Tower. There we go. I'm glad I at least unlocked this flu flame. That's exciting. Oh, but what's really exciting is that I really want to unlock a griffin! Because it's showing me a picture of a griffin. You have to be able to ride a griffin. It's just like a thing. I mean, I've done, like, little to zero research on all of this, but on Hogwarts Legacy, but it's still cool! Down, okay. Alright, are you gonna give me my own room? I thought I had to do the Merlin trials first, but maybe not? I like this.
Accio. Incendio.
No?
Accio.
How do I target specific things? Originally it was cap locks, but maybe it's just not letting me target that. Makes sense.
Revelio.
Well, there's other stuff, but I don't feel like going to get that. Room of requirement! And
Professor
moving
Weasley?
paintings or blankets? I don't know.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
I don't know, maybe behind the painting? Or directly in front of the painting. Thanks for confusing me, Professor Weasley. I really appreciate that. That's honestly terrifying. But cool. Terrifying, but cool.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time.
How did I do that?
Well done.
I thought you did that.
Shall we?
Is this the
After
room
you,
of
Professor.
requirement? Professor Weasley seems excited, but I don't know what I just did.
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Yeah, like how I did.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've
What do I
managed to reveal
need?
the room on your own. While I'm here,
This
we
isn't
should
what I
take
was
advantage of the
expecting.
moment. Now, where is Deke?
Deke?
Must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your
Oh,
first day.
that's not
Thought he
surprising.
might help you use the room once you found it.
Use the room? How am I supposed to use this chaos? This is a literal representation of my mind.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
I can destroy it for you, Professor.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco,
Ah.
vanishing spell.
Professor, I want to destroy stuff. Why won't you let me destroy stuff?
These chairs and other things here in the room.
I know
suggest
it's
you
not
practice the one
right,
thing first,
but
then you can clear
that's
the chairs.
specifically why I want to do it. Oh right, I forgot there was this mini game. Okay. So mouse button space F mouse button. I don't know what that does if I like fail it or what, but
Splendid.
give me 1 second. There we go.
Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Oh man, I actually have to unlock my thingy. Well, thank God I unlocked one of the talents. I did not mean to press that. So instead of using this, I can use Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns to Moonstone when cast with the Room of Requirement. Items could just, like, disappear? That doesn't make any sense, but alright then.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession
Look at
of
Moonstone!
We shall discuss its uses.
Oh, is Moonstone
Let's
used
move
for
on.
transfiguration? That would actually make sense. Because I've collected a lot of
Merlin's
Moonstone.
name is that elf.
Aren't house elves supposed to, like, completely obey you?
Is
Or
that
are they different?
goodness?
Different.
My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here.
Hey.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of the parchment than you expected. Please let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely, T. Professor Weasley, what's your first name? Assign a few more inches of the parchment than you were expecting. Let me know if you want to try to meet again. I'm confused.
Incendio.
No! Respectable! That's not fair! Oh, I like the floating torches. Wait a minute. This actually looks familiar. The roof of it looks familiar. It looks like, the room in one of the Harry Potter movies where Harry was going to that mirror. It might have been the first movie, actually. Where I think the mirror actually showed him, like, what he wanted most. But the room was completely empty. But the ceiling looks like it, to my memory, though my memory is atrocious, so I'm not necessarily going to trust that.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Oh, the painting talked! Okay. Alright, well, this is much different than I was expecting. I was expecting it to look like, you know, a normal room? A normal classroom, maybe? I still think I'm gonna be fighting some enemies, so you never know. Let me bring my keyboard forward so I can actually see the keys. Ooh, what is this? Is that a step thingy? Oh, there's another one of those eyes. I don't like that. I'm gonna sip some tea. I do need this again. Oh!
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Oh, it is.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Oh, no! No! Why did you do that to him? You made him destroy himself because you were threatened by me, though I'm not a threat. You suck, my guy. So can I just make anything with that moonstone, or does it have to collectively be that? What I just collected just now.
Revelio.
What the heck? Did I miss something over there? Cut up that. Oh, bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing! Bathtub note? What the heck? Woo. What is that? Oh, it's sharpening an axe. I'm totally not threatened. Oh, there's a red light. I'm tall. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. How do I get up there? Do I have to go back? There's so much here, and it's a maze, and I'm so confused. There's stuff that I want. There's eyes. I don't think I can... No, I can't go up there. Just thinking that. And let me go up here. Can I... Ooh, I can get up here. Nice! Unidentified hand item? What?
Revelio.
How can an item I collected be unidentified? How do I... E. Did I collect that? I don't know if I collected that. I did collect that. Okay. And there's something over there, too. There's a dragon. What is an unidentified hand item? Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. Okay, that's weird. So it can be something completely random. Oh, giant leg spike.
Revelio.
Right, where's more stuff I can collect? Something up there. Though I think I have to go with those red lights to get that. Am I going the way back to Professor Weasley? I don't even know. No, I can't collect that. Wait, is this the way back? That might be the way we came from. Then where was Professor Weasley? Did she disappear? Did I? Oh, there, she's right there.
Revelio.
Like, did I make her disappear? How does that happen? I mean, there's transfiguration, you can turn into stuff, but is it doggy? It's an angry puppy. Oh, it even sounded like a puppy. That was so cute. Oh, I like that. Hold on. There we go. Alright, now how do I get up there?
Revelio.
Do I just climb up? No. Oh, there's the bathtub! Is it over here? How do I get up there? Ooh.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people actually go here. How do I get that? Wait, I have an idea. Maybe one of these other spells work. Okay, you say I'm gonna be... Okay, what even is this place? I'm so confused. Is this not the room of requirement?
Revelio.
Where is it? There it is.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I was thinking I wouldn't be able to do that. Alright. Well, we're just gonna continue on then. I love the red Chinese lights. It's very ominous. It's very ominous. And a floating lyre! Or whatever that is.
Revelio.
Harp? I don't know. I'm not a band player. How would I know? I mean, I did play the clarinet for like...
What was that?
Like
Was that a golden
5th
snitch?
grade up to... Oh, that is a snitch!
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I don't like the way you talk. Yeah, I did play the clarinet for from like 5th grade up to like 10th, I think. Ooh. No, don't pull that box. You don't need the box. Where did the snitch go?
Revelio.
There's absolutely nothing here. Thanks, Snitch. I really appreciate that. Is that why it's called a snitch? Because it snitches on other places? Woo!
Accio.
Can I... No. Not what I was thinking it was gonna do. Can I destroy this? I can't destroy anything in this room. Did not mean to do that. Man, I'm mad that I can't destroy anything in this room. Can I... That guy said I should use my wits to do this, but this is as smart as I can get. Come on. Come on. Let me just keep spamming F. There we go. Silver half-rim spectacles. What's with all these spectacles? Right, there was the clown flowers. Ooh, there's a globe.
Revelio.
There's one that I couldn't get, though. How do I get to that one? Oh, no. Ooh. What was that scuttling noise? Yeah, I don't like all these random noises. It's creepy.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
I hope we can find ourselves in here. Oh, I don't like that.
Revelio.
Right, well, I guess I'm just gonna miss out on some stuff. There's a flue flame. Why is there... Oh, I can't move. Oh, there's a house elf. Hi, are you Deke or whatever your name was?
Yikes!
Certainly
Careful.
look like a
Huh?
Deke. Yep.
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
I love house elves so much.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking.
Dobby's my favorite,
Apologies,
obviously,
Professor
but...
Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was
Okay,
last
so you
here.
all talk in third person then.
Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Are you gonna bring me
Deke
to
is
something
honored
called
to
a
meet
room of
you.
requirement?
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did.
What
Deke,
is this
would you
room?
be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Am I gonna get my own room?
The room of requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's
Ooh.
unplottable, so won't appear on
What
any
are
map.
my needs?
Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students
can't
in need of an
teleport to
extra
it?
file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need
So
specifically
then I found this
is
place?
a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
So is it gonna be filled with nothing?
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
That's a little strange. So does this happen for everyone, or is it like one person at a time type thing? Or is it only select people, or... Am I summoning giants or something? This seems a little dangerous. Or not? How the heck did that maze just transform into... Where is that stuff going?
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
I mean, I was thinking of an empty room,
I
but...
look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
Where did the
identify
stuff go?
unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything.
I
in
get
which
my
one is
own owl?
clothed.
You've unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of unidentified gear that you've collected. Oh, so is there unidentified gear around the map too, or was it just in that one room? Identify. Oh, I gotta hold it. Ooh. They're both purple, so they're both probably gonna be sold, but...
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified.
Is Deke gonna be my
The
house
desk
elf?
will be an invaluable resource.
Revelio.
I thought you said I couldn't teleport here, but there's a flue flame. I can't. Can I?
Incendio.
No. Wait. No, okay. I can't leave, but I can't unlock the flue flame either. Speak to Professor Weasley. There's nothing here!
I imagine the desk of description.
I
will
need
come in
training
handy.
dummies and things to
I hope
destroy.
you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Woo! New spell! Okay. Easy enough. Nice. I don't know if it actually like affects your progress or if you fail most of them, then it just makes you redo it. I don't know. And I'm not attempting to try because there's no simple spell that I can try. Because all of them are spells that I want to try.
Resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
Actually, I have a lot of them.
Can be obtained throughout the Highlands. It's much safer and easier to.
I actually don't know how much I have
they can
specifically,
also be collected
but
by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see.
yeah, no
Can I
kidding.
gain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed.
I can also get moonstones in the wild. And,
Why don't
you know,
give it a
bought,
try?
but...
Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Ooh. So what kind of stuff can I do here? Conjure a potting table. Where could I find my talents thing again? Talents. I don't have any talents available. Dang it. I really wanted to unlock the second one. But I'm not even halfway through this level. Dang it. Alright. Let me go to my second one. I don't think I would need Reparo. So let me switch these. Oh, I didn't know I could duplicate those. So you could just have like a whole thing. Oh, you can. That is so weird. Alright, Lumos. And then these two. Okay. Ooh. Items used to brew potions. Items used to grow plants. Enchanted items to be used in the room of requirement. No kidding. Items hung on the wall to decorate the room of requirement. Oh, it is a room I get to decorate! Oh, heck yeah! I get rugs, I get furniture. What the heck did you just do? Oh, he's scrubbing. You know, I do feel bad for the house elves, even though it's technically a job to do that. Collection of interesting statues, ornaments, and other curious trinkets. Room requirement artwork, seating, tables. Oh, I can make this my home. My home inside of the school? Statues, seasonal decorations. Add some seasonal flair to your space and celebrate the holidays in style. Is there gonna be like actual holiday events? I don't think there would be like events, but maybe there's like quests. Alright, ooh. Oh, I got 149 moonstone. I'm pretty good with that. Small scientific potion station, one with a burner for brewing potions. Botanical potions. Eclectic potions? Gothic potions. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna do scientific potions because I don't know the difference between any of them. T-shaped scientific potions? Okay, I guess I'm gonna just do this. Oh! Oh! I get to change the color! Oh! Oh, and I get to turn it! Oh! Wait, can I change the color later, though? Wait, which is the front, which is the back? Is this the front? I feel like this is the front. There's, like, stuff there. I want to put it against a wall, but... How often can I turn it? Wait. There we go. Okay, so there's specific turning things. I want to put it against a wall. Whatever, it's my thing, I can do what I want. I'm gonna do that. Ooh. I don't want to create more. I only need one. Ooh! I am not good at decorating areas, as you can see by my Serena teapot in Genshin Impact. Ooh, this isn't gonna be fun. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Botanical. I'm gonna just do like scientific. Can I change the color? I can change the color. Oh, ooh. I'm gonna make them all red for now. Let me place it. Can I place it here? Okay, that's a little weird.
Well done.
Right there?
You can use these whenever
That's
you need
awkward.
to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade
Can I move
or
this?
outside the castle grounds.
I want to move this. How do I move this? What is this? Hopping pot? That is so weird. Utility. Desk of description. I already have one of those, I think. Ooh, I do have design stuff. Woo! We'll place that in the middle. Go, Gryffindor! Can't place that there for now, but I'm gonna move that. How do I move that? One unbreakable rule? What is that? That's weird. Oh, I want
to be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insight.
How do I move stuff after I've already placed it down? I want to know more about Deke, though.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's
gonna
been
be
at
my
Hogwarts
house elf.
longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered
How
this
old
room
can house
together
elves be?
when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use transfiguration magic anywhere? I mean, I assume not?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere.
I
in the
assumed
castle.
that.
We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I can see that. Thanks. You literally gave me my own room.
I will be sure to speak
Then
with
I'm
Deke
gonna
if I need
decorate
anything.
horribly.
Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Can I move stuff after I place them down? How do I move stuff? I want to move this. How do I move stuff? That's not how I move stuff. Disable snapping. Oh, there's a snapping feature too. Ooh. Wait. I can't put it closer. You lied to me. Alright, well, how do I move it? I want to move this! Help! Okay, so apparently that's just gonna stay there forever. Help!
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
No, I need help moving these things!
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can
oh,
gather it
wait, do I just
carefully
use
outside
vanish
of
on the
Hogwarts
items?
grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that actually makes sense. Okay, I was a little stuck there. Alright. This is gonna be absolutely atrocious, but I don't care. It's all gonna be red. And then, boom. Can I disable snapping? No, okay, so it's only gonna turn in a limited amount of areas. How do I undo that? I can't undo it! Wait. There we go. Now, let me remove this one, too, because I don't know what specific places I'm gonna want specific things. I'm not good at this type of thing. I'm not good at making my own area. Oh no, this is gonna be atrocious. I mean, I might do most of this off stream, but even still. Let me put down my scientific thing right here. Make it red. Well, I do want to put the, decoration thingy there. Can I put that there and the scientific table? I hope I can. I like evenness. Wait, is that even... Okay, that is Gryffindor. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't check if that was actually Gryffindor or not. It is. There's that. I love the music, but I don't know where I'm gonna want specific things. I am bad at this! Rectangular mirror with wings and a lovely reflection. Can I actually see my reflection in them? I don't think I can. Can I? No, I can't. Why is it glowing then? That's so weird. Is it just showing that it's an item? I don't know. Oh, there's the flue flame. I was wondering when that was gonna unlock. I don't know if that just unlocked now or what, but oh, there's a small rug. I thought that was gonna be a big rug. Medium. This is the large one. Found in chests scattered throughout the world. God dang it! How big is the medium one? That's medium size. Okay, let me rotate that. Let me change the color. It's already red. That does match. So, as you can see, I'm very picky with this kind of thing. Oops. What color best matches it? Yellow kind of does. But I think white does the most. So I'm gonna do that. Do I just do that? Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait! I realize it now! It shows you what stuff you can color with this little palette thing, and then is this stuff you can rotate? I want to move this. I'm very picky when it comes to this type of thing. Give me a minute. I think these are the only things I'm gonna place down, maybe? How big is the small one? I don't like that. Wait, I can change the colors for the other ones too. Right. Wait, does it actually have the house things on it? No, it just had a specific design. Okay. What are the colors for them? Oh, so there's like a gray and a black and a white. Okay. Well, that matches decently. Okay. Put that there. And... boom. I have one section done. Oh, I don't have bookcases. What stuff do I have? I have standing lights. I don't know what it means, like scientific, botanical, whatever that is, and gothic. Is it just depending on the style? It's so weird. I feel like that would fit at like a dining table. Wrong one. What the heck is that noise? Is that you, Deke? Kind of matches with those other ones. I like how I'm just completely distracted in decorating this one specific area. Can I move it any closer to the desk? I think that's the closest I can get it to the desk. There is lamps on the desk. I wish I could get rid of that, but I need to make things symmetrical. I need to make it look pretty! Oh, with the stuff that I do, it needs to be pretty. Ooh, there's portraits. Can I not place that there? Oh, I can't place that there because of the things. Oh, those are ginormous. Sorry, I was too close. Niffler, gazing. Dapper wizard. Are they actually gonna talk to me? That'd be a little weird. Nurse and baby. House elves. Mistress portrait. Why do they all look like Dobby? I mean, they could look a little different, right? Conjuration budget. There's a budget? Is that dependent upon my moonstone supply? There's a cat. That is not a cat. That's a moon calf. That's weird. I'm not sure if I like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. But there's more stuff I can place down in my little section! Can I, like, turn this off? Can I interact with it? No, the only thing I can interact with is, like, this, specifically. Okay, I'm gonna make this one corner of the room decorated. The rest of it, I'm ignoring this. What is this? This is a table. Why is this here? The table should be, like, in the middle. What button was it again? 3. I just want to put that there. Just set that off to the side a little bit.
Do you have the moonstone? You can acquire some by vanishing items here in the room, or you can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
Oh yeah, I know, you told me. I just don't care. Okay, how do the other ones look? You place these down. I'm very picky. What the heck is that noise? Might do the first one because it has white or red and gold, I believe. And then this one already is red. Okay. do that? Alright, let me change the color. And then... Come on! There you go. Wait. I just came up with an idea. Technical difficulties. I clearly have fun when doing this, but I struggle so much at the same time. Here we go. It's like pushing the chair out. I like that. It's aesthetic, you guys! I don't know. I don't even know if I could sit in that like it's The Sims or something. There's a table, but it's a small table. So I'm probably gonna leave that until I get the bigger tables. Huge table. Large tables. I think large is bigger than huge. Decorated table. Quidditch pitch table. Oh, I actually know what that looks like. Medium scientific table. Okay, so there's all different sizes. And I think you can get those chests. Puffskin statue. Oh, that's going in the middle. I need my baby. There's other statues too. I want a dragon statue. That would be cool. Obviously, I don't have seasonal stuff. Wonder where I can even get that. Great. I think I'm done for now. Can I even sit in this chair? Nope. Dittany. Wagon wheel potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the magic neep. What can I use this? Invisibility potion. I don't need the invisibility potion, so I'm gonna do Dittany. Just so I can keep crafting it while I do stuff. Where is that? Oh, that's so cute! There's like a little cloud! Oh, I love that! I can't actually sit in that. Whatever. It's aesthetic purposes! Oh, you gotta worship the baby. Anyways, what quest should I go on to next? Interior decorating. Ooh, are you actually gonna help me with that? Altering spell. Does that mean, like, turning things? Now that I've collected enough moonstone, I should return to Professor Weasley in the room of requirement. Well, I'm gonna do that since it's still technically a quest. Are you gonna help me? I don't like how that chair behind you is blue.
Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure
It doesn't
potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I already did. 4 out of 5, what the heck? That's not staying. Can't get rid of that. I have to do one more? Why? Conjure wall decorations. 1, 2, 3. Which other ones did I do? I don't know.
Revelio.
Oh, what I meant to do. Does this count? I'm gonna do the Niffler because animals are cute. I gotta put that in the middle. It's gonna bug me otherwise.
Shall we move on?
That was quick. I'm gonna put the creepy animal there too. I'm gonna put the creepy cat. Just because it's creepy. Oh, that's a tiny portrait. I'm gonna put that right in the corner. It's totally uneven, but I don't even care right now. I'm having fun.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
Actually, technically, I
you're
can conjure
ready to
more,
take on
but...
alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your
Yeah, I already
furniture
got
to
that.
suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
I already know how to do that! Alright, she's gonna teach me anyways. Thanks, Professor Weasley. I really appreciate your assistance. I don't know what that does.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything! Professor Weasley, you lied to me! Do you want me to just do this? Would you be happy with this? Let's make it blue. You happy with that? I don't think she's happy with that. Adjust the size of an item? I don't get what she means. What do you mean by that? Oh, wait, is it a... Oh, it is a new spell. Okay. I was so confused. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Whoa. That is trippy. Oh, and then I can't walk where it originally is, and then I can move it. Okay. Okay. And then color. You know, let's make it pink. Although style. 2. I just gotta keep it as pink. How do I adjust the size? I did not mean to touch the floor. Ooh. There's a lot of glowing things here that's tripping me out. How do I adjust the size of an item? I mean, I can disable snapping, but... How do you change the size of it? I can rotate it. Professor Weasley, I'm confused! Help! Is there like any button? What the heck? Oh, I just changed the shape of it. What do you mean change the size of it? You want me to press a specific button for it? I'm trying, Professor Weasley. I'm pressing all the buttons on my keyboard. That's not the button I wanted to press. Professor Weasley, you're not helping here. You're supposed to be helping your student. How do I change the size?
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Oh, I can actually ask you? How do I change the size? Those are all my questions. I didn't ask any.
How do I use the altering spell?
How do I
Simply
change the
aim your wand at
size?
a conjured item that you would like to customize and cast the altering spell as I showed you.
Yeah, that was
You
obvious.
can change an item's appearance in a number of ways, as well as move the item around the room.
But you want me to change the size.
What can I customize with the altering spell?
Alteration allows you to change the appearance of items you've conjured. You can change color, pattern, or style.
That's not helpful, Professor Weasley.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Have an owl? Since when did I have an owl? Oh, there's candies! Alright. Wait. No, that just says she wants me to use the altering spell. Which is this spell! And doing this just puts it down. Yeah, that's not helping. Professor Weasley, help! Can I not put it there? No, I can't put it in this area. Not inside a playable space. Okay. What if I do the puffskin statue? Change size. There we go. Oh my god! It's the size of a puffskin! Oh! Oh, heck yeah. No, 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 no. We're gonna have a giant pumpkin statue.
You're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's
Oh, I love it!
Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
I don't think I do. I think I just want to stare at this pumpkin statue all day. Oh my god, it's adorable. I love it so much. Can I delete this? Right, you need to, do this to delete it. Up under the floor balcony. Ooh, central floor. Ooh. Oh, that is trippy. Well, don't look at the middle. I want to see how it looks with this stuff. I think that doesn't look good with the. I can change the color of the floor. Oh, I can change the color of the floor. Well, that's not a shocker, to be honest. All right. How do I get out of that? Ooh. Wrong thing. Oh, so they're just all botanical and scientific, eclectic, and gothic. Okay. Alright. Is red the one I saw before? I don't know. But I think that's too much red. Oh, so then it just keeps it as red. Okay. What if I don't want to change this? Fine, I'll change it for now to make her happy.
Might benefit from a bit of guidance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course.
What is he doing?
Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
I like that you guys talk in third person. You look like little homeless people. It's cute. My plant grew! Oh, so it just replants it. I like that.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I don't know. Something red? Cool moonlit. Wait, can I change this later? I focus my best in a room that is dark and mysterious. I like something natural and earthy. Moonlit ambiance sounds perfect. It's too dark and mysterious. So that fits with red.
Room to feel mysterious and eerie.
Yeah, because we're gonna be edgy.
Surrounded by shadows.
Oh, you're really going into the whole edge. Don't change my puffskin statue. Oh, you mean like changing the day? Oh. Wait, can I change it again? I didn't know what you meant by that.
Quite a difference.
I don't like that it's dark in here.
This style, if you don't like it, you can always ask Deke to change it back.
Deke!
Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter
Deke,
how
can you
much
make it
time
like
I
dawn
spend
or
here, the
sunset?
room always manages to surprise me.
Is that a good thing? Are those books chirping? That's a little strange. What is happening? There's more? Oh no.
An even bigger space.
Oh no.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must
I didn't need that.
Space to practice spellcasting.
That's the opposite of what I need.
As the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now.
Deke!
Use it wisely.
Hey! I don't want to be left in the dark. I didn't know what you meant by that. Is this like where I can change it? Oh, it is! Okay, you can change literally everything about this. That's cool. Can I change the color of the herbology grove? Oh. Oh yeah, pink goes perfect with that. Okay, that's really cool. Eek! I don't like how everything is glowing. Can you make things stop glowing? Oh, there we go. I just needed to get out of that.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Please!
Of course.
I didn't know what you meant
What
before!
sort of overall look most appeals to you?
What about a cool... No, moonlit sounds even darker. What do you mean by this? Wasn't it like day?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I might have you changed again. I'm sorry, Deke. Okay, that's the way it was before. The puffskin statue isn't centered! How does the other one look?
I'd like to ask you about
Oh my
changing
god,
the
I'm
room's
glowing!
ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'm glowing! Moonlit.
I would
What does
like
that
the
look
room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I mean, I want a sunset, but... If not, then I'll do what I just had previously. I mean, it's not bad. But I just don't think I would like staying in the dark constantly.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of
How
course.
does the
what
room
sort of
have that
overall
kind of
look most
lighting making
appeals
it
to
seem like an actual moon or an actual sun? Oh, and then it actually shows you which one you have. What if I click this again?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Wait, is that a new one or is that the one that I had? That was the one I had previously. Okay. I gotta change the puffskin statue. Ooh, that can bug me. This one, and then that. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get it to go perfectly, but I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, that's not perfect. That bugs the crap out of me. I wouldn't even say I'm that much of a neat freak, but when it comes to more specific things, I really am a neat freak. Or an organization freak, I guess? Good enough. Alright, where are we going to next? So if I leave my room of requirement, where is it gonna leave me? Okay, so it's just gonna leave me in the astronomy tower. Cool. So is there only this room of requirement and that other place that was technically the main quest? Also, Professor Fig, I kind of need the book that we're trying to research because I need to show it to an old guy that's a painting. Yeah, I still don't know how that works, but... Dude, just stop getting up. They don't like you. I mean, I think the one likes you. Okay, the two like you. But that's still a 2 out of 4. Dude, just stop dancing. Room of requirement. Okay, so that is really cool. I really like that. Oh, it disappears! Oh, and then it appears when you get closer. That is so cool. I'm confused though. Like, if, say, other students went in here, would they find different rooms instead of my room? Because that would be really cool. It's just a theory of mine, but I could probably. probably find Sebastian in his usual spot, near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Learn a curse with Sebastian. Oh! So, Fig wants me to learn a curse? Live as a student until Professor Fig returns. Oh, that's what he wanted specifically. Okay, let me unlock this. Ignore those, since I'm pretty sure I read it before, and ignore that. Vendor, what does that even mean? And was this the stuff for my room of requirement? Yeah, it was. Okay, that's still really cool, though. That you get to, like, customize your own room and stuff. I really like that. I mean, I assumed it would have been like that from the very start, but it's still really cool that it was confirmed. How do I get down there? Through here, okay. I couldn't see through here. It's dark and eerie and creepy. Ew. Sebastian, why are you teaching me a curse? Why is this living as a student? You know, it makes sense why this is called the Astronomy Tower. In real life, I'd probably want to be here a lot because learning about astrology and astronomy, I don't know, space stuff, really cool. My opinion. Sebastian, is this... Are we technically supposed to be doing this? I mean, I trust you completely because you could have told the teacher that we were both in the library, but you only told her that you were in the library, which was a lie. Sorry if I'm sleeping in front of you. That is still never not gonna be weird.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received
It's
my help.
literally been weeks.
I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Yeah, no
Of course.
kidding. I feel really bad
Scribner
about
tried to
that.
give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took
do?
the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did
Sneaky
you
as a
find
snake,
what
I
you were looking
guess?
for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Oh. Do they not?
This way.
Which way? You're going very slow.
There's
Is that
a
right?
secret
Yes.
passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Is that supposed to be a clock? Is that a door, Sebastian? Just waiting till I unlock the door for you? Ooh! Okay, that's actually really cool. I thought you were coming with! I'm confused.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play
How
gobstones
did you get here
all the
before
time.
me?
With my sister,
Let me...
Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Wait.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me
Oh,
since
so
the day
Ominous
we
is
met.
your friend then.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Aw.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Sebastian is a really good guy, actually. I'm not. I'm not a good person. But the reason why Sebastian was in the restricted section with me... I'm just gonna go back. I'll probably go back after like a day. But,
Revelio.
and the reason why Sebastian was in this restricted section of the library with me was because he was searching... I think he said he was searching for a cure for his little sister. And that is so cute! It is so wholesome and adorable, and I love it so much. He's a Slytherin, but that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Unidentified item, and it's like a golden item. Okay. Another item. Nope, that was just 42 coins, I think.
Revelio.
Is that it? Sorry I destroyed some stuff.
I think I've seen Ominous
Oh,
in
there's a bucket.
potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient.
Have I
Not
seen
surprising,
Ominous
I
yet?
suppose. Ollivander
think I
always
have.
says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love
So,
lost for his
tell this to
family?
Ominous
His
or not
father's
tell this to
family are
Ominous?
direct
Does he know about
descendants
it?
of Salazar Slytherin,
I'm
one of the
confused.
4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a
Clearly not all
perfect place to
Slytherins are
sneak off
bad
to,
people.
away from prying eyes.
Like you,
and
Sebastian.
even practice otherwise
Or are
forbidden
you even
spells,
a Slytherin? I feel
Really?
like you'd be like a Ravenclaw.
Like
or-
what?
like the blasting curse.
Um,
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
well, I suppose you do get into mischief, so that makes sense. But I get into mischief, though I guess it technically wanted to put me into Ravenclaw, I think. Even though I technically got a choice what house to be put in, and I really wanted to be put in Gryffindor, because I love Gryffindor. Not an appropriate spell to teach students. Well, I said I would stop accepting these crazy things that students tell me to do. I'm only gonna do it if Sebastian asks me. I swear. That's, like, from now on, only Sebastian.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
Because I like
A
Sebastian.
spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you
Oh.
should learn it. I can teach it to you.
You say
safely too.
fire, you get my interest.
It may take a while to get the feel for it.
Am I gonna
Mimic
battle
my
you or
wand
something?
movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ooh. Here we go. Confringo. What does that do? Is it like the explosion one?
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
No.
Stick to the target.
Deals damage on impact. Hits enemy with fire-based attacks. Will continue to do damage for a few seconds during time. Which collisions will result in incendiary bursts. Okay, so it basically sets them on fire. Wouldn't Incendio do that? Whatever. I'm gonna replace that with Incendio for now. But I might keep Incendio depending
Best
on.
to keep the Undercroft intact.
Practice cast.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
You say candelabras, but I'm gonna practice on this. Ooh! Never mind, I like this more. Oh, I like that.
Nice work. How's it feel?
Powerful.
It's a
I
pop
shouldn't have this.
You'll get used to it.
I shouldn't have this kind of power. I understand why they ban this kind of power.
That's it.
You
I think
should
I've got
not
it.
have trained this to me. You do not know. Is the tip of my wand glowing like it was on fire? That is actually really cool. You should not have
Well
taught
done.
this to me, Sebastian. You don't know me, but you should, because this is not something I should know. Sebastian. Sebastian, you gave me power. The first wrong thing Hogwarts did is give me a wand. That's the number one wrong thing they did. They gave me power.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I did.
Last time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
So Ominous is blind and he's your friend, but he uses his wand to see? I'm ready for more spells like this.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
Oh,
Where's the one
yeah.
that came from? Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't
I mean,
tell
there is
Anne
the
and
room of
Ominous about
requirement,
every
though. I
one.
suppose
Haven't been here in some time.
Professor Weasley could
It's not the same
like
without Anne.
come in at
I'm
any
sorry
moment
about your
probably
sister.
and just see
If
me
there's
practicing
anything
forbidden
to do.
spells.
Perhaps when I next head
Yeah,
to
that would be
Felcroft,
that
you could
good.
come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our
Wait, was
guardian,
Anne your
Uncle
sister?
Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way,
Was Anne your sister?
what was it you couldn't
This
discuss
is
out in the hall
so
earlier?
much
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me about the port key and
Right,
Gringotts
we did
and
tell him
Ranrock.
about that.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I want to tell him everything. I trust him. He's a Slytherin, but I trust him.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You can trust me.
Plus,
All right.
I know I can't trust you because you
I
helped
can
me with the
see traces of
library.
ancient magic.
Ancient magic.
Oh, so
I
we
don't
didn't
know
tell
what
him
I
that
was
completely.
expecting to say,
I
but it
want to
wasn't
tell the
that.
other lady that wasn't from
What's that
here
even mean?
originally,
Honestly,
but
I'm
like
not
moved here
entirely
because she
certain.
seemed like another
All
close
I know
friend
is
of
that I
ours.
can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow
Though I know
found
I
a way
can
to
trust
harness that
Sebastian.
magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
I have powerful
Well,
magic,
when
I
you
know
do
that.
know,
You
tell
shouldn't be
me.
teaching me even
I've
more
been
powerful
studying
magic.
archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other.
Oh.
In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses and all. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
So long as you keep the ancient magic a secret
When I head
completely,
to
Sebastian.
Felcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Didn't you tell me I was gonna meet Anne, or was that like some other time? Sebastian said I can use the Undercroft anytime I'd like, but I should get going for now. It's getting late. Is that the end of the quest? Yeah, he genuinely cares for his sister, and that is so cute because he was looking for a way to cure his sister's, like, disease or something. There we go. Or illness, basically. Well, let's just hope no one.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Ooh.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
Hi!
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class.
Ugh.
You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian? Wait, didn't Sebastian tell me not to tell him that he told me? I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie.
Mm.
No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he?
But Sebastian's a
Don't
good
breathe
friend.
A word about this place to anyone.
Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help
I'm
you.
not gonna.
My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Ooh. Now he reminds me of Draco. I'm not gonna say anything because Sebastian knows about my ancient magic, so why would I? I trust Sebastian. So long as he doesn't tell about that, I won't tell about this.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I am so sorry, Sebastian. Oh no. Oh, can I go back in? Oh, I can't go back in. Wait. Oh, can I use the Flu Flame? Is there a Flu Flame that I can use? No, that's the defense against the dark arts classroom. Didn't he say I could go in there anytime? No! I'm so sorry, Sebastian. I did not expect him. As I was leaving, I was literally saying, I can't imagine what would happen if someone saw us exiting that room. Technically, he didn't see us exiting the room, but he could sense us exiting the room. He actually reminds me a lot of Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yes, I'm old. But tell Professor Fig about the map chamber. Sure, why not? I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. But Toph basically senses with her feet. He senses with his magic. That's... I mean, it's very similar. They're both very harsh people. Yeah. I mean, Toph is like 12. He's like 16 or 15, but even still. Oh my god. Ominous is a little scary. Oh, I hope he doesn't tattle on us. I don't know why he would, because then I would say about that room, but I don't know. But I do trust Sebastian completely, because he's helped us more times than not. I'm gonna be honest. Plus, we got into trouble with the other students, so... dangerous spells from him! Anyways, I'm going to end the stream here, and we'll pick this back up next time. Where I might do some of the, I might do some of the smaller quests, or I might do, like, the major quests, tell Professor Fig about the map chamber. I don't know what I'm gonna do first. It'll just be whatever I'm in the mood for, I guess. So, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you are in this crazy world, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye!